Okay, it's been a while since I posted any content, and partly because we've got a new puppy in our house. Granted, she turned a year on the 16th of September, but she's a Belgian Malinois, and I have a nephew that's a retired police officer, canine cop, that's had Belgian Malinois, and he told me when I got her, he says, "You have Satan in a pretty puppy suit." And I don't know so much about the Satan part, but she definitely has energy that like no other dog I've ever had. And we have English Springer Spaniels, and they're pretty energetic. And she's essentially required all of my attention. I mean, she is a busy, busy dog, and she requires to be. You've got to work with her. You got to play fetch with her. I play fetch with her 3 or 4 times a day because that's what she demands. Otherwise, she gets into things that she shouldn't. But now we've reached a point where we can leave the house and she can have full range of the house with the other 3 dogs, and we don't have to worry about her getting into things that she shouldn't get into. But so I'm gonna start working in my studio again, and so long story short, my clay's dried out. So I just thought I'll do a video about how I revived my clay. So you can kind of see, you can tell it's dried out because it's cracking. So I basically cut a piece off of this clay just to do this demo. So you can see how hard it is. It's pretty dried out. And you can do this method even when it's much, much drier than this. When I'm not working with my clay, I normally keep I spray a little bit of water in the bag, but like I said, this dog has demanded so much of my attention that, and I don't perform well, especially doing these shears. That shear that I was building ended up collapsing because I wasn't working on it, and so the moisture settled to one side, to the low side, and it ended up collapsing. And it's because I wasn't working with it consistently. So I'm going to start that one again. But so what I do is I basically get it flattened out a little bit, and I cut these in with a pin tool. And then I just take some water, and then I'll take the pin tool again so that it just kind of allows the water to kind of move about even more. Then I'll fold it into itself. And then I'll roll it out. You can see already it's completely different. And do the pin tool thing again. Spray it. And then just start wedging it. I've already got some clay I've been working with, so I'll just start wedging it into that. So you get the idea. Nothing fancy. Most people probably already do this, or maybe there's another method that you'd like to share with me about how you get your clay where it's workable again. I've taken clay that's a block of clay that's completely dried out and revived it. Not so much in this method. I'll just add moisture to it, pour water into it, and just let it sit for a week or so. I'm thinking out ahead of myself. So, but I'm gonna try and get back in the game it's not really a game. This is really the thing that's probably one of the most important things in my life, other than my wife and my dogs. And it's been kind of frustrating because I haven't been able to build. I've been working on a website. I've been doing a lot of writing, journals and reflections, and maybe a memoir of sorts, where I talk about some of the things that have transpired in my life. And so I have a new website that's going to go out. My Etsy's been changed to reflect the domain name of my website. It's called Made of Days, and I'm going to roll out a new Instagram and a new YouTube, and I am on TikTok. Granted, TikTok is, at least for me, it hasn't been a place I've been able to grow very fast. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on 6,000 followers on TikTok, but they don't really engage with me. Doesn't have the drama, but so I'm excited about that. It's going to be more of reflections on why I do what I do, and some of the things that have transpired in my life. My wife has told me over and over, until people understand why you do what you do, you probably won't really grow that much. But either way, so I'm excited about that. When I get it rolled out, I'll make a post when everything is completed. So having said that, look forward to interacting with everybody again, and look forward to working in my studio. So having said that, everybody take care.